Hello everyone, welcome. Whew. All right, so my name is Jessica and welcome to the very first video of my channel. It's really interesting to say that. This is something that I've definitely been thinking about for a very long time. I would say almost a year of me just dwelling and thinking about this, and it's kind of sad that it's taken me this long to even attempt. I thought it would be fitting that the first video actually be about decluttering makeup. So makeup is definitely one category that I have learned to declutter. About 4 or 5 years ago, that's when my interest for makeup grew. I always used to wear makeup in performances. I used to dance in different in dance groups growing up, and I even trained a little bit. So I was used to makeup, but it was more for performances. And I think in high school, maybe college, well, in high school, barely wore any makeup, but once in a while, we'll put on a little eyeshadow or lip gloss. And I think in college, when we went out, wear a little makeup here and there, but it wasn't something I did every day. So about 4 or 5 years ago, when I started watching YouTube videos and seeing all these tutorials and all, everyone talking about these different brands and reviews and stuff like that, I'm definitely one of those YouTube made me buy it people for sure at the beginning. So when you see in a moment, my collection is not that big compared to what it used to be. Right now, it's actually confined to an actual caboodle, like a little bigger black caboodle that all the makeup is in there. So I definitely, the goal is to be very cutthroat with what I want to keep, because I really want to just keep what I'm using and what I love to use. So I hope that you like this kind of video. And if you're interested in figuring out or looking at what I end up keeping for makeup, please keep watching. Hey. So while I was filming that intro, my dogs were crying. So, well, really, this one was crying. This is Bailey, and this is Athena. They're my babies. But mommy needs to continue. Can mommy do this? Can mommy do this? Okay, so hi. So I think this is the best that I'm able to do for viewing purposes. But I think you'll be able to capture everything. So this is where all my makeup lives. It's in one little caboodle. This caboodle I got actually from my mom. My mom got this for me for my birthday. I used to have actually one of those pink retro caboodles. I'll put a picture up if you're interested. I used to have one of these, which definitely brought me back to my younger years dancing. I used to have that type of caboodle all the time, but this is a little more of an upgrade, but it's nice because it does fit everything, which is what I want. I also have this little compartment here of some things. It lives in the bathroom with other things for daily use. First, I'm going to start with any face primers or foundations that I have at the time. So let me do that first. Okay, so, well, I think I'll keep this little professional sample. It's actually one I just bought to try it out, so I definitely keep that. I'm actually going to say bye to the IT Cosmetics CC cream. For the longest time, I loved it. This is actually something really good that I would wear to the beach or to the pool, just if I want to be out. However, I actually just picked up this recently, this ColourPop Pretty Fresh hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer, and I actually like it a little better because it's not as thick as this one. I'm not saying they're exactly the same and they do exactly the same things. To my understanding, there's a lot more skincare and there's a lot more benefits. Anti-aging, hydrating serum, so it's a little different. However, this is very, very thick, and I really like this consistency better. It's not as thick, and it covers what I want to cover. So I'm actually gonna part with this because I have this ColourPop there. This Rodan & Fields Radiant Defense Perfecting Liquid. So this is actually not a makeup item. It's more skincare. This is definitely more skincare, but it has a tint to it. So I love this again for just those very bum around the house or just going out to do a few errands and I don't want to do a really big face, or even day to day for work. This actually is really good for work. Okay, so I just recently bought this. This was the Wet n Wild foundation, photo focus foundation in the dewy formula. My only thing honestly is the smell. There's a smell to it that I am not a fan of. I don't know what it is, but it's just not, I don't know, it doesn't really look the best on me. So I'm actually gonna just pass that on. This one, the number 7 Lift and Illuminate. This stuff is good, and it has the illumination that I prefer. Now the foundation, this one, the Maybelline 24-hour stay foundation. I'm actually gonna keep this because this is very, 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 very full coverage. So I don't wear this all the time. I actually keep this more for you know, those really fancy dinners or weddings or events where I want my makeup to stay put. This is what I strive for. Now I think I'm gonna part with the Fresh Wear. Again, this is definitely similar to you know, it's 24-hour, it is full coverage. However, for me at least, it's a little drying on my skin. I thought I would like it because it's very liquidy. It's much more of a thinner formula. However, like, I don't know if you can tell, like it kind of starting to run on my hand. So it is thinner. However, on my skin, it makes me look dry. But I want to keep these two. So the Pro Glow L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow 24-hour foundation. So this stuff is really good and it makes my skin look so nice, juicy and hydrated. And then this Revlon Full Cover Color Stay. This is actually really good too. Again, full coverage. This is when I want more of a matte. This is when I want more of a matte look. But what's nice is that it's not too matte. It's kind of like, it's very moussey texture, and it's like gives me more of like a satiny matte, which I love. Okay, so next is concealers. All right, so I don't have as many concealers this time around, which is good, but I think there's maybe one I'm gonna get rid of. So this the Benefit Boing concealer. So this is, they don't even make this anymore. They discontinued it. So I'm like literally scraping the rest of it because I want to finish this because I love this. Most days this is probably the only thing I'll put on because this does brighten around my under eye. It's meant more to brighten dark circles. Most days this is all I'll wear just to kind of brighten up, like, sorry, I'm gonna bend down, just to brighten up a little bit right here. And that's it most of the time. So I'm keeping this. Now this one I'm actually gonna part with. So this is the NARS. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And it's in the color, my color Chanel. It worked well for a long time for me and it was a great concealer, but I think, again, in terms of concealer, I think I want something a little more of satin or dewy. Now these, all three I'm gonna keep because I actually like all of them. They work so well. So this collab concealer, it's called the No Flaws Liquid Concealer. This, you can get this at Sally Beauty. They don't have a big selection of colors, but this is really good. This covers and this blends in so fast. I love it. This Lift and Illuminate, I actually got it with that foundation. Similar, it really blends in very nicely. I'm going to keep that. And then this is more of a lighter coverage concealer, but again, on those light days, maybe when I've done a little bit of the Wing concealer, I'll put a little bit of this just so that it lines it up, but I like this one too. So I'm going to keep these three with the Peach Corrector. Okay, so next is powders. Okay, so I don't have many, but I actually like all of them. I don't know, I like them all. I like all three of them. And look at actually my Milani Set Prep Glow. You know, this one's a very good one, but I've actually hit pan. So part of me is like, man, I'm gonna keep them. But this one too, this is more of a recent purchase. Forgive, it's actually it broke at some point. So it's a little messy, but this is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Translucent Finishing Powder. I think I might have, one day Walgreens, I think we were having a sale, so I bought this, the concealer, and the foundation all at once, because it was like a deal for like buy 2 get 1 free or something like that. So this is actually a very nice powder. This is more new to me. It really smooths out my under eye especially, so I'm gonna keep that. And then this is actually almost done itself. So this is Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Again, another great one. You know, so I think I'm gonna keep all 3. I kind of alternate between the 3 anyways. This actually I'll use more when I'm definitely doing that matte look that I want things to stay. This is definitely one that I'll use more, other than these are more by lightweight, like everyday type. So I'm gonna keep those. Okay, next, bronzers. Actually, I'm gonna do bronzers, blush, highlights. Let's just bring them all out at the same time. I think that's it. Okay, so first thing I know I'm keeping, because it's brand new and I really, really love it. This Benefit Cheek Stars Reunion Tour. This is actually fairly new. They just came out. So it's just like a little face palette of different things. They have their Hula bronzer that's very popular. Cookie is a highlight that they have. Sugar Bomb, Dallas, and Georgia. These are all these products are things that they have already in their line. It's just, you know, all packaged in one. I love all these colors. This is a great palette for every day. These are pretty. These are also pretty as eyeshadows too. So you can definitely do your whole face with just this palette if you wanted, which I've done a few times already, and it works. It looks great. So I'm definitely keeping that. I'm gonna part with this. This is a ColourPop. I don't even know what the name of this was. Honestly, this is kind of old. This is a ColourPop blush highlight duo. This was pretty. Really liked it, but I really haven't used it in a very long time, and I think with this new product I can get, you know, I can get what I need from this. So I'm gonna part with that. Okay, ooh, now this is a toughie. Considering that I have this and it has a bronzer, there are a few standalone bronzers that I have that I like as well. So this Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, so this is old school. Like this is probably like when I first started watching YouTube, this is what these were. So I used to have the Rimmel Stay Matte in just a regular powder, just for face powder. So this is technically a face powder, but as you can see, it's a little deeper. It's more bronzy. So I use this as a contour bronzer. I actually love this color. This color looks, I think, well on my skin tone, so I'm gonna keep this one. I actually, another one that I actually have been trying to finish up, it's another bronzer from Wet n Wild. As you can see, the package is just, you know, Wet n Wild's good stuff, but their packaging is, you know, it's a little cheaper. Hence, that's why you pay the price that you pay. However, the product is very good. So this is a Wet n Wild bronzer, ColorCon bronzer in Sunset Striptease. And I've actually gone through a lot of it. So again, this is a struggle for me. Should I keep it to finish it up, or, you know, should I just keep what I have? Decisions. I'm gonna put this in the maybe. Okay, so down to, oh, actually, before I get to blushes, so this here I'm definitely gonna keep, because this for sure, it's great and it's good for traveling and just quick things. This was a Tarte holiday kit that had 3 of these. I forgot exactly what it was called, but I bought the whole kit, gave 2 to friends for gifts, and then I kept this one. So it has the bronzer, blush, and highlight all together. This is super great for travel, super simple. Definitely gonna keep that. Now for blushes, so I do have a few things that I'm wondering if I should keep. So I have these 2 cream blushes. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. That's like more of a peachy color. Again, a Wet n Wild cream blush. And then I also have this pink one. Okay, I'm gonna keep both because one's more peachy, one's more pink. And again, whenever I go on the pool, the beach, and I want to put on a little color, these are the best things that I use because it's cream. It's easy. And then also this another Wet n Wild Hello Halo. So these are really good. It's a cream highlight. So again, when I want to just wear a little makeup but no powder, these products are what I will use on my face. So I'm going to keep all of these. Now for the actual blushes. So one for sure I want to get rid of, only because, I mean, it's a beautiful blush. It's so pretty, but for my skin tone, it's just, I haven't been able to make it work. It makes me look like I have a rash on my face. But this is a Milani baked blush, and it's called Sunset Passion. This here it's a CoverGirl Instant Cheekbones. This is actually one of my favorite everyday blushes. It's so pretty. It looks so nice. And it's funny, like I'm happy this is happening, but it's definitely, you know, starting to, you know, I'm almost close to hitting pan on this one. So I definitely want to keep that one. Okay, got 3 more. So I'm gonna keep this Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I actually got this at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, you know, so I didn't pay full price for it. But it's a blush trio called Pink Passion. And it has like 3 different colors. This is really pretty too. I like to mix and match, you know, and it has like that deeper, like purpley color. I'll keep that one. I'm going to I keep over here. Wow, I just totally messed this up. I keep over here. Now I'm gonna part with this one. It's, again, a very pretty blush, but I think with what I have in here, that color, let's see here, like those 2 colors, you know, like I can achieve that same color, so I don't need this extra one, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Now this one I'm gonna keep because it's very different. This is a Maybelline Fit Me blush, and it's called Wine, and it's I don't know, it's like that light burgundy type of color. This is so pretty, and it has like a little sheen to it. It's not completely matte. This is great for fall. You know what? Gotta get rid of it. I know I probably should finish it all up, but again, the package is broken, so I think I'm gonna part with that. I had a lot of blush, I had a lot of bronzers, but highlights I don't have much of, which is okay. So I'm gonna just keep the 2 that I have. So this is an Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. It's in the color Be My Highlight. Very, 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 very pretty for every day. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle highlight. You don't really see it much on your skin. I don't know if you can even see that there. It's like there's a little sheen, but this is, again, good for every day. It just makes you look like you have a little life in your skin. Now this one here is from Makeup Geek, and it's the Starlight Highlighter. Now this is more of the punchy, like this is you wanna bling bling, you wanna see the highlight on your skin. Okay, again, I don't know if you really can see that, but this is more of the in your face type of highlight. So I just have one of each, and obviously I still have the highlighter in this, and I have the highlighter in there, so there's other options, but standalone highlighters, I'll just keep the 2 that I have. I guess eyeshadow will be next. Okay, so let's do that. All right, so this is gonna be I mean, I don't have a lot. I don't have many eyeshadow. Again, I used to have so much more than this. Okay, so let's start with the basic stuff. So eye primer, yes, the only one I have, Milani eyeshadow primer, really, really good stuff. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. Oh, actually, there's a few things in here that I would count in this category. I'm actually gonna get rid of this. It's older, only because it's older. I've had it for a long time, so I am starting to kind of like crack and get a little dry. The Maybelline Color Tattoo, but they've already rebranded and have like I don't know if they make this exact color anymore. This is the Bad to the Bronze. This little Wet n Wild's Nutty eyeshadow, I'm actually gonna keep. It's super cute. Again, I've hit pan on it. Woo-hoo. This is a nice one for me to have whenever I just want to do a one eyeshadow look. This is the color that I love. So I'm gonna put that there. Now everything else. So this here, I'm actually gonna part with. I got this at Marshall's, I think, and it's a Stila liquid. So it's pretty. It's pretty, but I think it's a little dried out. It's when I put it on, it doesn't look as smooth. It's a little chunky, at least for me, but I think it's because it's older. Now I want to keep these two. So these are two liquid shadows. This one's a Wet n Wild liquid catsuit. Again, very, very neutral color. Again, this is more of a one eyeshadow type of look. This Maybelline Color Tattoo color, I'm actually gonna keep because it's so pretty. There's just times when I think green looks so pretty, but I don't wear it all the time. But when I do, when I want to, this is actually what I'll use to kind of like, even if it's just an eyeliner or a little something, this is really pretty. So I want to keep that. Now this, I got at Ulta. They were on sale. I think the thing with this one is that you put it on and it kind of blends away. It's the Julep eyeshadow 101 cream to powder. Again, it was pretty color, but once you start to blend it out, it kind of blends away. Let's start with the mini palettes, I guess. So I just bought this. I'm gonna keep this because I just purchased it and I do like it a lot. It's a Makeup Geek quad. This is actually for her like the newer layout of her shadows. It's called Tickled Pink. All of these are, you can buy these individually on the site. Super pretty. So I'll keep that for sure. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. This is actually kind of new. Like I've used it a couple times. The shadows are very pigmented, very, very pigmented. They're really pretty. But I think with this and some other things, I think I have these colors I have these colors, so I think I can get rid of this. Okay, so on to the bigger palette. So for sure, two that I'm gonna keep. This e.l.f. Nude Mood. It's like they're very classic matte eyeshadow palettes. They have many different colors, some with shimmer, some with color, but this is their neutral, and these shadows are so good. They blend very well. They're smooth, and again, like for every day, if I just want just simple matte neutral look, these are it. And then this complements other palettes too. So I'm definitely keeping this one. I'm actually good. I should bring that out and use it more. This one is one of my favorites too for summer, for more of a summer look. The Rimmel Magnified Eye Spice Edition, dupe for the, what was it? The Naked Heat palette. But this one is so good too. Great colors. I love this for the summer. So I'm definitely gonna keep this one. Okay, so this is where it gets a little complicated. All right, so this I recently bought and I'm gonna keep it. It's the Maybelline Nudes of New York. Again, great quality. They're smooth. I love the shimmers. The shimmers are not like bam in your face shimmers, but they're, again, pretty. Very pretty for every day. And then you can even wet them to amplify them. But this is such a great palette for everyday neutrals. And on the flip side, we have cool colors. So I actually, I like cool colors on my eyes. I think they look really pretty. It's just, every once in a while, like when I want something different, I will use cool. So these are my two cool palettes. This is a ColourPop Fame palette. And this is definitely up my alley. Again, the shadows are pretty. The shimmers here are really nice. So like, and so smooth. Okay, so you'll see that it's a little swatch right there. Sorry. Can you tell that this is new to me? But these are very pretty, very nice, cool palette. Now this here, I actually bought from Ulta. So these are all Ulta Ulta shadows that I bought a while ago. I want to say it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've had this palette, even though I really love this color right here. So pretty. But you shouldn't keep a palette just for a color, right? I'm gonna part with it. This is probably the last one I have. This is the last palette I have. It's from Tarte, and it's their collaboration, sorry, Aspen Ovar. Excuse me, excuse the mess, it's a little dirty, but super, super cute little neutral palette. Now my only gripe is that some of these glitters are very chunky. But I mean, I think it served its purpose. I think I'm gonna part with it. I have neutral colors. I have, I have this. So I think it's time to let it go, even though it is so pretty. I'm gonna do mascaras, liners, anything other that's eye related. So next I have my mascara. So I'm actually going to, I won't pass this along because it's been used, but it's the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I love this mascara. I love it. However, I mistakenly got the waterproof version this time around and it's just not the same. So I'm just gonna get rid of it because I'm not even using it. Okay, so these are two newer purchases for me. And these are two newer releases, I guess. They're very similar to the Lash Paradise, at least for me. They're one's Maybelline, one's a L'Oreal. L'Oreal Bambi Eye Mascara and Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. These two, very similar. They give me the same fluttery effect. My one and only eyebrow thing is the, what's this called? The e.l.f. pencil. Once I finish with this, I am gonna get something that's a little more skinnier and pencil because like eventually, like, I don't know, the pencil here, it starts with the tip, but then it doesn't stay the same that way anymore. It doesn't stay that way, I meant. So once I finish with this, I'm gonna buy one that's a little more of a pencil. I have two liquid eyeliners. Why do I need both? Gosh, I don't know. I don't need both. I don't need two liquid black eyeliners, considering that I don't even wear eyeliner like that on the daily. I really don't. So, okay, I'm gonna keep the NYX Epic liner. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one because it's a little more black than the L'Oreal one. Now, these I'm gonna keep all of them. So this one's a nude liner for under the eye whenever I need it. This one's a regular black with a smudger, great for when I want to do smudgy liner. This is a Milani purple one with a smudger too. And this one's brown. So I'm gonna definitely keep these because they're all different colors, all different functions. Final one is, oh, I'm sorry. Forgot this little shadow. I'm gonna keep that one loose pigment, super pretty, sparkly on the eyes. All right, last is lips. Start with some of these liners. I think I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Some of these are old. Some like that liner here. This liner here is old, and I really use dark colors. So when that time comes, I'll just get a new one. But that's old. Now these two. Ooh. So I'm gonna keep both of these because one of these liners is more my red. So when I want to wear a red lip, I will use this flower one because it's slightly more red. However, this one here is a little more pinky. So when I wear my brighter pink, that liner works well. So I'm gonna keep these two. I do have a nude one, but it lives in my purse. Ooh, this here. This is definitely a newer purchase and I love it. It's a nude stick pencil. You can use it for lips, cheeks, eyes even. Super pretty color. I love it. And I love how it comes with a sharpener. So I'm definitely keeping that one. This is another color that I love for every day and it stays put. It's a Maybelline Stay, it's a Stay crayon, a lip crayon. It's so pretty, pretty color. So I'll keep that. Keep this MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in, what is it called? Devoted to Chili. So this is a very different type of color. Sorry. It's like a reddish orangey color and it feels so nice. It's different. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna get rid of this CoverGirl lipstick. I would just get rid of that one. I have a Revlon lipstick in my purse now that's similar to that, and I like the other one better, obviously, because it's in my purse. So I'll get rid of that. So I think of colors that I don't have. So this is a Milani matte color. It's called I Am Happy. This one here is again very different. It's like a soft red pinkish color. It's super pretty, very different. I'm gonna keep that. So I'm gonna I have one color that's like a vampy, you know, winey color. I just have one. It's a Wet n Wild, not that expensive. I wear this occasionally in the fall. I don't wear it often, but once in a while you just want a dark lip. And then, wow. Now some of these are gonna be hard, but they're so pretty. Okay, so look at that. They're also pretty. They look like, these two kind of look similar. Wait, I can't even point. These two kind of look similar, but in person they're very different. Oh, I think I'm gonna keep all of them. I'm gonna keep all of them. They're pretty, and these are colors that I definitely wear in the summer and spring, especially when I go out. I love having a basic face with like a pretty color like this. So I'm gonna keep all of them. Okay. Though actually, I'm gonna get rid of this one. So I'm gonna get rid of this Maybelline because I just realized I have this color, and it's again another vampy color, but it's more my vibe. This is very dark. If for some reason I want the dark purple again, I can always get another one like that again. Okay, and then this one also is like, ooh, very purple-y, very vampy. Let's see which one I want to keep. Wow. Ooh. I mean, I think they're both pretty. Look at that. They're both very pretty. One's a little more deep than the other, but that's okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna part with this. It's a pretty color. It's a pretty color, but I think I can, you know, I have others that look just like that in my collection, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Now these two, definitely I'm keeping. These were again from Maybelline. They were that line that they did all the colors for all. They were supposed to be universal for any skin tone. These are actually even the red. These three are from the same line. These are from the, I think this one's called Red for Me, Pink for Me, and Mauve for Me. So these were made based on that line where it's universal colors, where it's supposed to look good on it, all different skin tones. I got 3 of them and they're really good. Okay. Now this is an older lipstick. This is a much older lipstick. However, this is probably like the only lipstick that I have. It's much more cool tone than the rest. So I'm gonna keep that. And then the last but not least is this gloss. Pretty, pretty, pretty gloss. I'm gonna keep that. All right. So Miss Athena and Mr. Bailey joined us in this last part of the video. Excuse me. So I just wanted to show you at the end just where everything is at. Excuse my swatch hand. But there's obviously a lot of room to grow. My goal is not to grow like that, but you know, I'm glad that everything kind of just fits. Hi, Bubba. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hopefully it was something enjoyable to watch. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on other videos I can do, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate the feedback and any input. So yes, I hope that was enjoyable. Thank you for following along with me. Anything to say, pups? Anything to say? Maybe not. Have a great day or night wherever you are. God bless. Bye.